So this is the second part of the chapter mensuration. Let's see the question. The area of the rectangle is 9 centimeter square. The area of the triangle is 85 millimeter square. Calculate the shaded area. Give your answer in centimeter square. So now first we have to convert these both units into same unit. You can either convert this into millimeter or this into centimeter. Let's convert 85 millimeter square to centimeter square. You know that in 1 centimeter you have 10 millimeters. What if we square both sides? You get 1 centimeter square, which is equal to 100 millimeter square. Now you have 85 millimeter square, which will be equal to 0.85 centimeter square. So you have converted this unit into 0.85 cm square. So now you have this as rectangle area and this as triangles area. Rectangles area is shaded and the triangle area is not shaded. Just subtract them. So 9 minus 0.85, which is equal to 8.15 centimeter square. So this is the final answer for the first question. The perimeter of a regular hexagon is equal to the perimeter of a regular octagon. Hexagon is a polygon with 6 sides and octagon is a polygon with 8 sides. Each edge of octagon is 9 centimeters long. So octagon is 8 multiplied by 9 centimeter of each length, which is equal to 8 nines are 72 centimeter. Now the question says that perimeter is equal. So uh, perimeter of hexagon is 72 and hexagon has 6 sides. Find the length of one edge of hexagon. 72 divided by 6. This gives you 12 centimeter as final answer of one length of hexagon. Moving on, in this question all dimensions are given in centimeters. So if this is 11, this is parallel and equal, so this will also be 11 as the shape is regular. So this is 6 because this is 6. This is a parallelogram. So the question says the diagram shows a parallelogram. Find the perimeter of the parallelogram. So 11 plus 11 is 22 and 6 plus 6 is 12. So 22 plus 12 gives you 34 centimeters. Don't forget to put the units. The next question says the diagram shows a trapezium. The area of trapezium is 36 centimeters square. Find the value of y. So 36 is the area and formula for the area is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel sides 13 plus y multiplied by height. Height is 4 centimeter. Okay, now you have to make y as your subject to find the answer. So let's first multiply this 2 with 36. So 36 times 2. Now you have 4 here which is being multiplied. If you move it to the other hand side of equal, this will be divided, which is equal to 13 plus y. Now this 13 is positive. If you shift it to the other side, it will become negative. So 36 multiplied by 2 divided by 4 minus 13 is equal to y, and if you solve this you will get an answer of 5 centimeters. This is the value of y. Moving on to the next question. The diagram shows the major sector of a circle with center O and radius 3 centimeters. Okay, now you know that if this is 80, this is automatically 280 because 360 degree is a total area of a complete circle. So if this part is 80, this missing sector is 80 degree, the rest is 280. The sum of 280 and 80 will always be equal to 360. So 360 minus 80 gives you 280 degree, which is the angle of center O. The radius is 3 centimeter, which means this length is 3 centimeter. Calculate the area of this sector. Give your answer in the form of k pi. Okay, where k is an integer. Okay, so for area of a sector is equal to A is equal to theta by 360 multiplied by pi r square. So theta is equal to 280 divided by 360 multiplied by pi. R is 3 and 3 square is equal to 9, or you can write 3 square. If you solve this, you will get an answer of 7 pi, and 7 is the integer k. Moving on, OMN is a sector of a circle, center O. This is a center, and MN is an arc length. ON is equal to 20 centimeters. So this ON, which is also the radius, is equal to 20 centimeters. The area of sector is 30 pi centimeter square. Find the value of x. Okay, so 30 pi is equal to, now the formula for the area is equal to theta by 360. In this case, theta is x degrees. So x by 360 into pi into 20 square. Now if you cancel out pi from both sides, this is what remains. So it will be 30 divided by 20 square multiplied by 360, which is equal to x. Solve this part on a calculator and x gives you 27 degrees as the final answer for this question. Now moving on, a sector of a circle with 60 degree has an arc length 4 pi centimeter. Find the area of this sector. Give your answer as simply as possible in terms of pi. So a sector of circle with angle 60, so we have theta, 60 degree arc length is 4 pi. Now the formula for arc length is equal to pi by 360, theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Now we know that theta is equal to 60 degree. So 4 pi is equal to 60 by 360 multiplied by 2 pi. The radius is not given and we have to find the radius first, then we will use this radius to find the area. So it will be 2 pi r. Cancel out the pi's from both sides. So this is what remains. 4 is equal to 60 by 360 into 2r. Value for r is, just make r as your subject and you will get r is equal to 12 centimeters. Now you know r. Now for the area, A is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta is 60 by 360 into pi. Radius is not 11, it is 12. So 12 square. Solve this on a calculator and the answer is 24 pi. It is in terms of pi. Moving on, a cuboid has a square base. The length of the base of the cuboid is y centimeters. Let's make a cuboid over here. Okay, so the length is, let's say this is length, this is y. The height of the cuboid is twice. I made this wrong. Let's redraw. Okay, So now this is length, which is equal to y. The height of cuboid is twice the length of its base. So this is 2y. The total surface area of cuboid is 360 centimeter square. The total surface area, okay, we have read this point. Find the height of the cuboid. Okay, now you know in a cuboid there will be two bases with y multiplied by 2y, which is equal to 2y square. Now you have to add the rest of the sides. This is y multiplied by 2y, which gives you surface area of just the base, which is equal to 2y square. Now add the other lengths. Let's say it is also 2y square. Now there are four other lengths, one with this edge, one with this edge, one with this edge, and one with this edge. So multiply 4 with 2y square, which is equal to 360 degrees. Now if you add these all, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, 10y square is equal to 360, y square is equal to 36, y is equal to 6. Now we have to find the height, and the height of the cuboid is twice the length of this base. So we have to calculate 2y. So it will be 6 times 2, which is equal to 12 centimeter. This is the final answer. Moving on, two cubes have a total volume of 152 centimeter cube. One cube has an edge of length 5 centimeter. Calculate the length of edge of other cube. So for the case of a cube and volume, formula for the volume for a cube is equal to length cube. So the length is given 5 centimeter for one cube. So 5 cube is equal to 125. And we know that this is the sum of two volumes of cubes. So 152 minus 125, this gives you 27. Now you know that 27 is a volume. So now you take cube root of this and you get 3 as the length of the edge of other cube. Basically, there was a cube with length 5 and there was a cube with length 3. You calculated volume for both cubes and added them, and the sum of both was 152 centimeter cube. Now work out the total length of all edges of larger cube. Larger cube means one with the length 5 centimeter. Let's say this is a cube. How many sides can you see? Let's find it out. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is 12. Okay, so there are 12 sides of a cube. So it means the perimeter will be 5 centimeter multiplied by 12 sides. The final answer for this will be equal to 60 centimeter. Moving on, the diagram shows a net of a solid drawn on a 1 centimeter grid. Name the solid formed by this net and describe fully the dimensions of this solid. Okay, so by looking at it, you can simply tell that this is a cylinder. Now, out of 3, you gained 1 mark for just naming the shape. Now for the dimensions, you can see it is a 1 centimeter grid, which means this 1 by 1 piece is equal to 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So each of this length is equal to 1 centimeter. Now you can see that 1, 2, 3. The circular shape has a diameter of 3 centimeter. So you can either write the radius is 1.5 centimeter or simply the diameter is 3 centimeter. Let's write diameter equals 3 centimeter, comma Now for this shape which folds around this circular shape, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This part is 6 centimeter in height. So the height of cylinder is equal to 6 centimeter. Now you have mentioned 3 point and you can gain complete 3 marks. Moving on, volume of a cone is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Curved surface area of a cone is pi r l. Surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. A solid cone has a radius y centimeter. So let's draw a cone. Let's say this is a cone and this is a cone, and length between these blue dots is equal to 3 centimeter, as a cone has always a circular base. So the radius of this cone is equal to 3 centimeter as given by the question. Oh, sorry, not 3, it is y centimeter. The slant height of the cone is 25% larger than the radius of cone. Slant height is denoted by this L in the formula, and it is this length. So this length is equal to 25% larger. 25% larger means 1.25 y. 1.25 can also be written as 5 by 4 y. Now a solid sphere has a radius r centimeter. This is a sphere, this is the radius, let's say, and it is denoted with capital R centimeter. Surface area of sphere is equal to the total surface area of cone. Now why is this total highlighted? Because when calculating the surface area of a cone, you have to calculate the curved surface area of this cone plus the area of this circular base, which is pi r square. When you add these both quantity, then it is the total surface area of cone. So surface area of the sphere will be equal to 4 pi r square, given by this formula. R is this capital R, so 4 pi r square. It is equal to so the formula for the curved surface area of cone is pi r l. So pi r is equal to y, so pi y. Length is 5 by 4 y plus, now you have to add the circular base area. The formula for that is pi r square. So pi, radius is same y, so pi y square. Now simplify these quantities. 4 pi r square is equal to, let's take pi as common, so y multiplied by y is equal to y square. 5 by 4 y square plus y square. Now you can cancel out pi from both sides. The remaining part is 4 r square, which is equal to 5 by 4 y square plus y square, which is equal to 4 r square equals to 9 by let me calculate this. It is 5 by 4 plus 1, 9 by 4. 9 by 4 y square. Now you have to show that y is equal to 4r divided by 3. For that, just move this 9 by 4 here. No, yeah, you can see that 9 by 4 is being multiplied by y square. So when you move it to the other side, it will be divided. So 4 divided by 9 by 4, it gives you 16 by 9 r square is equal to y square. Square root both sides and you will get Square root of 16 is equal to 4, 9 is equal to 3, and square root of r square is equal to r. So y is equal to 4 by 3 r square. We have shown this. The B part says find the volume of cone in terms of r. Give your answer as simply as possible. So the formula for the volume of cone is equal to this part. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, 1 by 3 pi r square multiplied by height. Now to find height, you have to calculate this part of the cone. How can you find it? If you see this, it forms Pythagoras theorem. This length is equal to y, which is base. This length is equal to 5 by 4y, which is the hypotenuse, and this length is your perpendicular, which you have to find, which is equal to height. So h square plus y square is equal to 5 by 4 y square. Let's calculate height first. H square is equal to y square multiplied by plus 5 by 4 y. This is not square. Oh, we have to square the both sides. Okay, so I did it wrong. It was like this. So h square plus y square, which is which is basically perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. Now you know that y is given in terms of r, and the question also requires you to solve the question in terms of r. Replace y with 4 by 3 r. Now notice here you also have the value of y square, which is equal to 16 by 9 r square. So h square is equal to 16 by 9 r square. This is added. 16 by 9 r square equals to, so square of 5 is equal to 25, square of 4 is equal to 16, and y square again, which is equal to 16 by 9 r square. Now calculate h from here by making it subject, and you will get your final answer. H is equal to r. Now you know that h is also r. So 1 by 3 pi r cube. This is your final answer for this. You have to put 16 by 9 with r square, not only r square, because you have to put the radius over here, and radius is equal to 4 by 3. This is radius square, and radius is in terms of y, and y square is equal to 16 by 9 r square. So it will be 16 by 9 r square. So multiply 1 by 3 with 16 by 9, it gives you 16 by 27 pi r cube. Now this is your final answer for this B part. I hope this is clear up till here. This is it for the second part of this video. The third video is to be uploaded soon. Thank you.